Welcome to Asbury Hall Golf Club. I'm Piers Ward and joining me Andrew Prowman, and today we're going to be analysing one of our Facebook followers' golf swings. You're watching Me and My Golf TV. So it's that time of week again when one of our followers gets to have their golf swing analysed on our YouTube channel, and congratulations to Carlos. Now, Carlos is one of our Facebook followers and he sent his golf swing, and if we have a look at it, we'll notice that it's not a bad motion, it's a little bit long, and we're going to be talking about that, but the problems that Carlos has with his golf shots are he can hit left and right, so he's got some inconsistency in direction, his accuracy, and he also struggles with his contact as well, sometimes hitting the ground before the ball. So we're actually going to break that down now and show you why. So Andy's going to help me here. So Andy, if you can take your setup. Now, if we can actually just, if you can just sort of, if best we can, mimic Carlos's action and swing to the top of your backswing.
Okay, so pretty good setup for Carlos. As he swings back, he tends to get a little bit long, and then the top of the backswing tends to get sort of around here, really. Absolutely. Now, we're not going to hold Andy there too long because that's quite an uncomfortable position, so come down again. We'll get him to do that in a moment, Carlos, but you'll actually see when Andy was swinging back then, it wasn't too bad. He was sort of getting a pretty good turn, and in fact, too much of a turn, but almost at the top of the backswing, it almost sort of gave way and everything sort of kinked in. And I know in your message to us, Carlos, that you felt that your hips weren't very stable, and we'll actually look at this again now, and we'll watch the left hip and what it actually does. So as Andy gets to the top of his backswing, this now collapses and drops in. There's a lot of turn, there's a lot of strain and pressure being put on his lower back here, and obviously his lead side. So come down again for me, Andy. So the first thing I would say to you is, do you struggle with any back pain? And this, hopefully, what we're about to show you, the drills we're going to show you, will help alleviate that. So what we're going to do, first thing is, let's get rid of the golf club. We need to get your body, we need to teach you how to do the correct motion. So we're going to give you something to rehearse. So Andy's going to take his setup, obviously without the golf club, hands and arms across his shoulders. And what we're going to do is we're going to say, right, you mentioned hip stability, we're going to work at it right now. So we're going to keep his knees apart. So his left knee, right knee, he's going to keep this gap. And he's going to get his left shoulder and he's going to put it over his right knee. So if you can just rotate for me. Superb. So if you can just hold it there now. One thing I will say, Andy, that's a lot more comfortable for you, isn't it? Yes, I can hold this for a little bit longer.
Okay.
There's some resistance here, but certainly no pain.
Absolutely. So the resistance is there, so it's hard to stay there maybe, but actually as far as pain's concerned, he's not reversing his spine and putting pressure on his lower back. So let's have a few more goes of that. So Carlos, this is what you need to rehearse. Keep the knees apart, get the left shoulder over the right knee. You'll notice the left hip now. His hips will feel quite level to Andy. If you go into the bad one for me again, this is sort of dropping down here now. When that left knee kicks in and we overturn and put the pressure on the lower back, these hips sort of start going all over the place. So that's the first thing I need you to do. I need you to rehearse that drill. Now, when we're now going to get hitting golf shots doing it. So we'll start off with some practice backswings, and then we're going to hit some shots. So what Andy's going to do now is, with that feeling he had with the legs and with the feeling of his left shoulder getting it over the right knee, he's just going to have some backswings. But he's going to work at doing real short swings. So let's do that again, Andy. So you'll notice now it's a lot shorter than your original swing, Carlos. And if you can just show the original swing again for me. Again, there's that lack of pelvis stability, the knee dropping in, the reverse spine. A lot of pain there, Carlos. Okay, so notice again, he's keeping the knees apart. He's getting his left shoulder over his right knee. Okay, now here's the thing. When you start to hit shots, I guarantee you the golf swing will start to go longer again, okay? So a lot of people, when we video them, we ask them to swing it shorter. Let's say they've got a real overswing, like yourself, Carlos. They will then actually do a short swing and they'll still be up here. They'll still actually do a pretty full motion. So you need to really work hard at what feels like to you a half swing. So let's just go through this again. First thing you have to do is the body drills. Second thing, the same feeling with the body, but swinging the golf club in a half swing. Once you've got that down, we're going to get you hitting a golf ball. So Andy's going to hit this shot for me now. Main feeling is he's going to have that stability in his lower body, but he's going to have a half swing. Okay. And you can see there, even Andy then was thinking of doing a half swing, but because the motion is fluid and it stretches out a bit more when it is in motion, it went a little bit past halfway. So If you do that, will your accuracy get better? Yes, it will. It'll actually help you get the golf ball in a straighter position. Will it help your contact? Yes, it will. It's actually going to prep you more for helping your contact, but if you can do this drill for about 4 weeks, we generally say to people, and then give us a message again, and then we'll see where you're at with that contact. So I hope this video helps. Give us the thumbs up, and any other viewers out there that want to get their golf swings, a chance for myself or Andy to analyse it on our YouTube channel, then please send them through to us, and we'll look forward to seeing you soon on Me and My Golf TV.